A stop-and-go traffic jam is one of the most dangerous spots a motorcycle can put himself into it, mainly places where lane filtering is not allowed. Constantly checking the rear view mirrors, making sure there's a space to escape between this way or that way, ensuring that there's enough space between us and the car ahead of us, are just some examples of road strategies or riding techniques mitigating the likelihood of getting rear-ended, or, most importantly, getting badly hurt. So what else can we do, we may ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. We can drastically mitigate or reduce the likelihood of getting rear-ended by catching the driver's attention by using a brake light flasher, or modulator as some people call. There are different options in the market, but I decided to buy the Brake Light Pro, this guy here, because it tells me that fits and works with my Triumph Trophy SE, but also because I believe the price was just right. But here's the wishful thinking. Other than working properly on my motorcycle, I want to make sure that also connects with my pop-up camper, my Lees-Ure Lite XL. So if I can make it work not only with the motorcycle, but also with my trailer, then would be the holy grail. So without further ado, let's give her. Hello YouTube land, I'm Eddie. If you're new in here, welcome. If you're not, well, welcome back to the channel. In order to respect your time, I'm gonna speed up the footage all the way to the point where I could be testing the different braking light modes. If I'm not mistaken, there are 12 different patterns I can choose, different flashing speeds and patterns. So we'll check it out when we get there. So I'm gonna speed the footage as much as I can to keep this video short. And at the end, we'll see what we got. The installation process itself shouldn't be that difficult. The main point is make sure you know the wiring colors of your motorcycle, because the black color or the black wire from the Brake Light Pro doesn't necessarily mean it will match the black wire of your tail light. So different bikes have different colors, because if you connect the wires, oh, hey, wire, this is not gonna work. Then you're gonna have to cut it and redo it again. So make sure you know which wire goes where. With that aside, let's jump into it. As you can tell, the Healtech Brake Light Pro comes with the device itself, 3 connectors, some zip ties, and some stickers, which is kind of cool. And instructions, of course. Having all the nuts and bolts in place, let's get cracking. So nothing screams more than I'm British than having a messed up wiring system, same as Jaguars, same as Land Rovers. Sorry, British folks, but wiring for you guys is absolutely nuts. For example, the colors on this side don't match the colors on this side. Try to understand that. So my wishful thinking is, I tried to attach the Brake Light Pro in the harness right here, aiming to make it easier for me, but it didn't work. So it tells me that I need to tap the system before the harness. So what I'm gonna try to do is try to connect right here. And if everything works well, I'm hoping that if the Brake Light Pro works properly, it should pass the harness connection and will activate the same system in the trailer. And that's yet to be known, so I don't know if it's gonna work. It's a little bit tricky here. I don't have a lot of room or space. So if I make a mistake here, if I cut too short, or if it doesn't work, it's gonna be a bugger, because like I said, I don't have a lot of wiring space here to mess up. So I'll try my best to make sure it works without messing up, but let's give her. So first thing I need to do is cut the brake light. Is basically the positive, which in my case is the blue wire. I'm gonna have to splice the blue wire and connect to the red and the green wire from the brake light pro. The third wire here, which is the black, is gonna go to the ground, which thankfully in my case is the black wire here. So like I said before, I may have to speed up some steps here, but this is what I'm gonna have to do. Is split the positive, which is the brake light wire, connect the green and the red to it. The green one actually is the one that has to go closer to the light bulb, and the red goes right after. And then the black to the ground. So let's give her. Everything looks good. So let me connect this plug here, and we're gonna check it out if it's gonna work or not. Fingers crossed, folks, fingers crossed. Okay, so let's check if this stuff is gonna work. Make sure the ignition's on. Okay. Oh, okay, looks like it's working. Let's try another pattern. Press here again. Let go, it's memorized. Let's see what happens. It looks pretty good. But now the $1 million question, will this work with my trailer? So I'm gonna hook up the trailer and let's see what happens. So let's see if the trailer flashing will work. Unfortunately not. Oh man, I was hoping it would work. I don't know why it's not working. Let's see, make sure everything else works. The blinkers, the brake. Yeah, so everything works on the trailer, but it doesn't flash like the motorcycle does. So, sorry folks, I am disappointed just like you are. So the bike is all assembled, it's all back in one piece. And here's where the Healtech Brake Light Pro is installed. It seems to be a pretty good place. I can change the modes very easy without being in the way. So let's try the 10 different modes and see what it does. So now let's go over the 10 different modes that you can choose. You just need to be mindful that from mode number 1 to number 7, those ones can work for LED and conventional light bulbs, but beyond 7, from 7 to 10, those are for LED lights only, because it's gonna blink very fast, and if you have a normal incandescent light bulb, it's gonna burn. So make sure the system works for both, but just keep in mind, if you have a regular light bulb, don't go beyond mode number 7. So let's see what each mode does. So now we're gonna start at the normal setting. So if I apply the brake, this is basically the normal motorcycle brake, right? So first thing we need to do to get into the programming mode, we're gonna apply the brake and we're gonna push and hold until the light goes dim. Okay, so now we're in the programming mode. So let's go to mode number 1. It should flash 3 times in 2 seconds. There you go. Mode number 2 should flash 8 times in 5 seconds. Mode number 3, 6 flashes in 2 seconds. Mode number 4, 15 flashes in 5 seconds. Mode number 5, 12 flashes in 2 seconds. Number 6, 30 flashes in 5 seconds, even faster. Mode number 7, and the last one that you can use with regular bulbs, 18 flashes in 2 seconds. Now is for LED only. Mode number 8, 45 flashes in 5 seconds. Mode number 9, 24 flashes in 2 seconds. And finally, mode number 10, 60 flashes in 5 seconds. And that's it. So let's say I want to keep my setting at the mode number 10. All we need to do now is to release the brake, and it's going to get memorized. So let's do that. Let's release the brake. Okay. If everything works well, should be it. So let's try. And there you have it. So it's memorized with the mode number 10. So it works really well. Not bad for 60 bucks Canadian. So I think it's a good stuff. So yeah, I like it. And there you have it. I'll be listing the Healtech Pro link where I bought it. I bought it actually on eBay, but also the installation manual so you guys can see how to get it done. If you have any questions, just write them in the comment area down below. If you like this video, as always, give me the thumbs up and consider subscribing right here. Subscribe, it's free. And you're gonna be notified when I get new videos up and running. So as always, I appreciate your time. Be good, be safe, and let's keep the rubber side down. Ciao.